You know they already had Mike Evans, was the top 5 wide receiver in the game. They already added Deshaun Jackson in the offseason. I mean, Jameis Winston is smiling like a chessy cat right now. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. A problem that you have with a lot of these quarterbacks where the team or the GM and the coach don't really buy into what he's doing, kind of like what happened with Jeff Fisher in Tennessee with Steve McNair and with Vince Young. He really didn't buy into them cats. And they didn't really put a lot of weapons around those dudes, from what I remember. It looks like Tampa Bay is saying, look, we're going to make you or give you all of the tools you need to be successful. Think about that now. If you Jameis Winston, you got Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, O.J. Howard, this kid from Penn State, man, Chris Godwin. You got weapons galore. Not galore, but galore. Ball award to Tampa Bay. Ball award to Tampa Bay, man. They also pick up a safety, Justin Evans from Texas A&M in the second round. Kendall Beckwith, inside linebacker, another LSU player as well. I'm telling you, them LSU defensive players, man, they got a reputation when they come in the door. They also get a running back from Boise State, Jeremy McNichols. Don't know a lot about him in that program. Obviously, we don't watch them. And as well as they get a defensive tackle out of UFC in the 7th round, Stevie Tukulakabutu. Hawaiian or Samoan or something like that. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers get a ball award as well. Last one I wanted to throw in there, man, is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had a great draft as well. James Harrison getting old as Methuselah. Bud Dupree really hadn't, been the guy that they thought he would be when he came out of college. At the end of this past year, outside linebacker Bud Dupree started to come around a little bit. We'll see. But the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, they drafted Pittsburgh Steeler-type players, tough, rough defensive players. T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt's little brother, Juju Smith-Schuster, tough wide receiver. They compared him to Hines Ward, that type of guy that'll go down the field and block as well. So they pick up some real solid players that's going to help them immediately and that you can see fit into the scheme of what the Pittsburgh Steelers like to do. Joshua Dobbs also was drafted in the 4th round, 135th pick in the 4th round. Everybody and their mama feeling like Joshua Dobbs could be the steal of the draft this year. I don't know. I mean, obviously this kid is smart as all get up, man, studying some type of aeronautical engineering or whatever, man. Has played at a high level. I don't know, kind of inconsistent. Whenever I've seen Tennessee play since he's been the starter, man, inconsistent. He'll make some great throws, but he'll also make some bad throws. And I don't know whether that's because he didn't have the personnel around him as far as offensively, great receivers, great offensive line or whatnot. But a lot of people feel like that Joshua Dobbs, straight out of Metro ATL, could be the steal of the draft, could be the heir apparent to Ben Roethlisberger. I'm wishing nothing but success for him, obviously, because I root for dual-threat quarterbacks. But the Steelers, man, a lot of people feel like that they got or had a great draft this past weekend. Yeah. I really like the Juju Smith. I just like saying his name, first of all. I really like the Juju Smith-Schuster kid out of USC. Strong, physical-type receiver, man. Once again, the comparison has been to Hines Ward, and so it seems like a Steeler-type player. So I thought those teams had real good drafts, man. I would put them probably at the top of my list as far as teams that came away with a bunch of players, filling in a bunch of needs as well. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Pittsburgh Steelers, and the San Francisco 49ers. I think they had the best draft of the weekend in relative terms. Yes, sir. There's a couple more teams I want to mention as well. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Oh, I'm looking at Grego's damn profile pic. He's got a picture of Derek Rivers. Grego says, Doug, you may get free tickets to the Super Bowl now. Hey, whatever, Grego. From Rough Buff, little cousin Derek Rivers has a good chance to steal a few Tom Brady jerseys. Y'all killing me. Miss Mocha Bella, X-Squad. Good morning, Mocha. She says, I know Mocha ain't going to say nothing crazy. What if Tom Brady and Derek Rivers become best friends? Laugh out loud. Andre Elam says, them damn Cleveland Browns had an outstanding draft. Yeah, if things work out, I'll talk about Cleveland, and you know about the first pick that they took. But they also got a couple other big names as well. From Chuchi, Miami base. From Derek, I was pleased with the Cowboys draft. We'll look at the Cowboys draft as well. From Rough Buff X Squad, the Buffalo Bills had a great draft, got a cornerback, wide receiver, and offensive line. They also fired their GM this morning. Was it this morning, or it may have even been last night or yesterday? Doug Whaley, who had been the GM for the last 4 years, but they showed him the door, which is strange that you would make that type of move after the draft, which is very strange. Andre Elam, RC, me either, because Josh would be trying to kill a mofo when in punch. Laugh out loud. Oh, yeah, what's the kid's name who beat the Klitschko guy this weekend? Is his name Anthony Joshua? I don't know a lot about him. British fighter. 19-0 now, 19 knockouts. Ball award to him. Yeah. Anthony Joshua, that's his name. 27 years old, 19 wins, 19 knockouts as he knocks out the Klitschko boy the other night, man, to win a world championship belt, the IBF heavyweight title. He's held that since 2016, and he knocks out one of them Klitschko boys the other night. So ball award to him. Let's see what we got here. From Jam, find me later, 334. That's to stop the dink and dunk passing offense that beat us in the Super Bowl. From Andre Elam Looseneck, hopefully this finally get Drew Pearson into the Hall of Fame. Ball award to Drew Pearson! Oh, man. Baller award to Drew Pearson. If you didn't see what happened, man, I think it was Friday night. Drew Pearson's announcing the next pick for the Dallas Cowboys. Drew Pearson, former Dallas Cowboy, great wide receiver, the first 88 that I go back to. And Drew Pearson comes out there and straight trolls the Philadelphia Eagles and the fans. Yeah, I mean, absolutely trolls him, talks about the reason why he had such a successful career was because of the Philadelphia Eagles, and basically intimated that the Eagles suck, the fans suck, and I mean, he was talking cash shit. Ball award to Drew Pearson. Right. Ball award to Drew Pearson. I absolutely love that. I posted something on social media about that as soon as he did it. Oh, boy. He definitely had to get security to get the hell out of there, though. Yeah. No way Drew Pearson went to his car by himself. No way. From Finance John E. in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Congratulations, Doug. Even though it's the punk-ass Patriots, Rivers can at least be one more guy to skip the White House if the punk-ass Patriots win the Super Bowl again. Exactly. Right. Exactly. I'm looking at this thing as positive as I can. You're exactly right. He can be one more guy that says no to going to the damn White House. We already given the Patriots another damn Super Bowl. Oh, boy, this is going to be tough. I'm jammed by me later. Man, them Philly fans booed the crap out of that Cowboys dude, laughing my ass off. The great Drew Pearson. I became a fan of the great Drew Pearson, man. From Gary G. Money Joyner, Juju Smith overcame third-degree burns on his body from his crazy pregnant girlfriend to be drafted by the Titans. Oh, Janunu Smith. That's a crazy story. From Corporate Brother. Nah, Philly had 100,000 toothless losers out there. They're Philadelphia sports fans. Wow. From Sandman in the chat room with Spreaker.com, he sure did tire himself out, but Klitschko old as F, and I don't think he's fair too well against Wilder. Joshua wouldn't. They both got flaws. Yeah, the Joshua kid doesn't seem like a technical, classic-style fighter. He seems like a fighter. And I went back on YouTube and watched more of his fights. I really don't know a lot about the guy, to be honest with you. But I went back on YouTube and watched some of his fights, man, and he doesn't look like a guy that's been boxing for a long time. Like, he doesn't look like, a technically sound fighter. He's throwing a bunch of haymakers or whatnot. Let me see if I can find how long this guy has been boxing. But it doesn't seem like him and Wilder, they seem like that they're great athletes, and they can fight and they're tough and they can take punches or whatnot. But they don't seem like a classic trained fighter that's been boxing since they were a little boy or whatever. And I may be wrong on the Joshua kid. I know Wilder. Deontay Wilder has only been boxing a few years in relative terms. But, hey, it is what it is. You can throw haymakers. You can take a punch. You can knock somebody out. And you go 19-0 and 19 knockouts. Who am I to question you? Ball award to him. Yeah. The proof is in the pudding. And you knock out one of them Klitschko boys, Vitaly or Vladimir, whoever which one it was, it don't matter. Because them boys are legit. A little bit older, a little bit long in the tooth right now for the Klitschko boys, but them Klitschko boys, man, the real deal. The real deal. And so ball award to Anthony Joshua getting the knockout win this past weekend. All right, when we get back from the break just like that, we already in hour number 2. Yeah, we coming up on hour number 2 of the show. When we get back, a couple of little NBA stories out there I want to get into. Obviously, from the playoffs this past weekend, we'll read more of your chat. We'll read a lot of your chat, get some of your thoughts from this past weekend in the world of sports, entertainment, and beyond. Then we got the bottom of the hour, little entertainment segment. So stay tuned. A lot of fun still yet to come. Don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. I can feel it in the air. Oh, what a feeling when you let go of your stress. Just swirl your hands up in the air. Everybody jump and dance and feel nice. If you know say you don't want no stress and now you let know you can't kill my vibe. Oh, what a feeling when you wanna touch the ceiling. Just free your mind and lose control and be happy with your soul. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with me. It's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. Oh, happy. I am good with me. When you know it, and your face is glowing. You've got to love yourself. You know what it is. It is best to be in a happy state of being. You've got to love each other. You know it is a must. You know it's a joy to be happy, happy in everything. I am good with